Who are the bigger hypocrites? Republicans or Democrat leaders for such the sheer evil agenda that has engulfed our once great country? Answer: Republican leaders. But wait, before you shut off this video, know this: I am no Democrat, far from it. I am a constitutional conservative who loves God, family, and freedom. So hear me out and see if you can answer this question. Who is more hypocritical, a dumbed-down liberal Democrat who was a product of an anti-God, anti-American public school system, or an enlightened conservative Republican who knows better but chooses not to do better? Conservatives are ruled more by logic. Liberals tend to be ruled by emotions. Have you ever tried to hold a logical argument with a liberal? I rest my case. So is it any wonder that they fight for their right to do wrong? Are they divided like conservatives? No, they band together around virtually any sort of evil and selfish lust you can imagine. Homosexuality, abortion, and permissive laws, guilt-free moral relativism being taught in public schools, a bigger nanny state to care for their every whim, and higher taxes to fund all that mischief. Selfishness? Yes. But hypocritical? No. Now don't get me wrong, there is plenty of hypocrisy and foolishness abounding in some liberal leaders, such as Nancy Pelosi saying such things as, first we have to pass the healthcare bill before we can know what is in it. But as for many rank-and-file liberals and some liberal leaders, they may be more selfish or clueless than hypocritical. Think about it. Who is more accountable for the state of our republic that is currently on life support and borrowed time? A true believing liberal Democrat who believes the world would be a better place where everyone is homosexual and there was no one left to populate the earth that is better off for the innocent animals to inherit the earth? Or a Republican who preaches the virtues of life, liberty, limited government, lower taxes, and personal responsibility, and a free republic, the name from which Republican is derived, but simply talks the talk, allowing fear of political correctness to keep him from standing up to the evil usurpers who are on the 1-yard line in the race to convert our republic into a totalitarian state? I'm no fan of Obama, who is using deceit and treachery to advance his anti-American, pro-Islamist agenda. But who is the bigger hypocrite? Obama, who is acting on his wicked beliefs, or the do-nothing Republicans who still have not even begun impeachment proceedings against the most un-American president we've had in history? Surely Republicans understand the sheer evil being advanced by Barack Obama. So why do they just sit back and do nothing? Or at best, throw marshmallows at him? Instead of rendering mere lip service, why don't they do the right thing? And just what might that be? Taking a vow to neither eat nor sleep until Obama is out of office and work has begun on reversing the many horrendous, unconstitutional executive orders and actions he issued. Instead, our so-called Republican leaders sit back with their big taxpayer-funded salaries, perks, and prestigious positions in their lukewarm state, overseeing the wholesale destruction of this once great nation. The Bible even addresses this issue in Revelations 3:15-18 that says, "I know your deeds. You are neither cold nor hot. I wish you were either hot or cold, but because you are lukewarm, neither hot nor cold, I will spew you out of my mouth." So does this really mean our Messiah and Savior would prefer a person would be a hot, on-fire agent advancing an evil agenda? Think about it. At least we can see that evil and do something about it. But if a person is lukewarm and not exposing and opposing that evil, he is pretty much cloaking that evil, rubber stamping that evil, anesthetizing people to that evil. So arguably, it might be better to have no lukewarm Republicans in power, so that the citizenry would stand up and take notice of all the evil and to do something to oppose it. In the days of our founding fathers, pitchforks, torches, tar, and feather were used to run such rascals out of town on a rail. But with compromised conservatives in power, they inoculate people from the evil, giving false hope when they offer no hope, and they fan the flames of liberals who continue to shred and incinerate the U.S. Constitution. Please send a link to this video to your congressmen and concerned citizens alike and let our leaders know that they need to either do their job or resign to make way for others to do what is necessary to take back our country.